Well, good morning, YouTube. So far, my morning's not starting out too well. Woke up by a bunch of messages hitting my phone and having reefer issues again. Same problem, starter or starter connection, one of the two. Got back there, checked the connections, knocked on the starter, and of course I can't take the connections apart because I don't have my tools here. So yeah, it's been a fun morning. At like, what's that? It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. So anyways, I'm gonna take it to a carrier in Albuquerque whenever I get to Albuquerque. It's probably only like I think it's like 6 hours away, somewhere around that, give or take. But man, look at this view. I'm at this beautiful rest area in the mountains here. I actually went I-17 north, had to climb them stupid mountains, and of course they filled me to the max. 43,000 and some pounds. Look at these mountains. Moon's still up. Beautiful sunrise. It's nice and peaceful. This is definitely a perk of the job. All right, well, I'll let you guys know what's going on whenever I get to Albuquerque and see what carrier says. Later. Well, I noticed in the last video, or last part of the video I recorded when I was in the mountains, you guys aren't going to be able to see the mountains as good as I could see them by the eye. It actually looked a little bit brighter than that by the naked eye. So all you all could see is kind of a silhouette, kind of a black outline of the mountains. But man, that sky was beautiful. When I watched that part of the video, I was like, man, even though you can't really see the mountains, that's still a beautiful sky, the way that sun was coming up, and that color of blue. So, but I'm here in Albuquerque. I just left carrier a few minutes ago, and then they checked on the starter, and they said that they really couldn't find anything. The guy said that usually it's the connectors. So he said he cut the connectors, or the connections, and hardwired it. So I don't know, I'm kind of curious to see what he done here. So climb up here and check it out. Yeah. I see that wire right there has got a different bend on it. I don't know about hardwiring it like he said, but it definitely looks like he changed that in and redone it. Looks like, okay, looks like you might have done something there. Maybe, I don't remember seeing that red wire there. So I'm not sure. That's going down to the ground. Maybe he added that on there. It looks like he did. I see some shrink wrap there, right inside there. So. And that's going to the ground. So if you follow it, it goes down and comes in, connects right there. You might be able to see. Oh, I can't zoom in or out on this mode. Anyways, I seen a spark come from right in there this morning because it was dark enough, so when it tried starting, I could see it. See the spark, but other than that, I don't see really anything any different. So I'm not really 100% sure. I mean, it don't even look like anything's different on the battery there. So I don't know. Maybe he just changed a couple connectors. Maybe he changed that wire right there. Oh, it looks like. I don't know if he did that. So I don't remember that being there, and I think I would have noticed it. That looks pretty fresh. I don't know. I don't see nothing different on this bottom side either. I don't know. I switched it to stop start, so it shuts off. Prime actually had me switch it to continuous run this morning on Fuel Hog. I don't know. Let me look here. Give you an idea of what I'm talking about. You can see that screen a little bit better than you could before. I don't know why. But anyways, I'll show you a little. So here, right here, and you can see it gives me a bunch of different options. I got it on 5-degree variance right here. So this morning, they had me go over here and put it on Fuel Hog. And you can see it says start stop right here. When I switched it to Fuel Hog, you can hit this button right here and it will switch it. Or no, hit this button right here where it says start stop continuous. It'll switch to continuous when you have it on Fuel Hog. Right now it won't. If you look, when I hit it, it says start stop locked. So it won't let me do anything in 5-degree variance. So I had to run it on Fuel Hog and run it on continuous, so that way it wouldn't shut off. And if it won't shut off, then I don't have to worry about it. I can basically bypass the starter because the motor will run all the time. Now it does burn more fuel, which means less money in my pocket. But hey, I'd rather not lose the entire load. So let's see if you guys can see the mountains here. Oh, I can't zoom in. Yeah. I may have to, let me stop and start. Alright, so, I'll take it out of directions. Can't really see the mountains real good, but you see them better by the naked eye. These cameras, they get kind of blurry the more you zoom in. And it is sunny here, but it's only 60, I think it's like 67, 68 degrees here. So it's a lot better than it was down in Phoenix. Phoenix, it was getting it's getting up in the 90s. So a lot nicer. Got a good breeze going too. I hate the wind, but I don't mind that cool breeze when it's hot and sunny. Oh, I think that's about all the mountains there are. Yeah, I don't think you guys can see them that well anyway. Oh, but anyway, hopefully got the reefer fixed. I figured it was just the connections, that's why I kept messing with them, but I didn't want to have to keep dealing with that, so I just figured I would take it there to let them deal with it, so that way I felt more comfortable that at least I know some professionals mess with it. But I did put it back on start stop, so we'll see if I get any more alarm codes. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully he fixed it, got it taken care of. Hopefully the starter's not weak. That's what worries me, is the starter's weak and then it's just gonna quit starting altogether. I've got 3 stops, one here in the morning, actually 2 here in Albuquerque. One mile and a half down the road, and then 1 mile and a half down the road, And then the second one is about 6 miles further into Albuquerque. And then the last one is in, I think, what was it? Garland, Texas. So that's where I'm headed at, which is kind of where I wanted to go. I actually wanted to go down I-10 though. It's because it's not as mountainous as far as climbing mountains. I mean, there's mountains, but it's not real steep upgrades and downgrades. So I was hoping for that. Of course, I didn't get it, but I made it up I-17, and it's all good now. It's once you get out of Flagstaff, back east of Flagstaff, it's not too bad. It kind of flattens out a little bit. I mean, yeah, it's hilly, but you don't really have to drive up, go up a mountain at 25, 30 miles an hour like I had to coming up I-17 towards Flagstaff from Phoenix. And then once the further east I get, the flatter it gets until you get over by the Appalachians. So, but yeah, that's where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to Texas. I think that the Garland, or I think that's the name of it, Garland. But anyways, my last drop, it's called my 90. For those of you that don't know, we number our stops. So usually you have, like, say if you got a pickup and a drop, your pickup is an 01 and your drop is a 90. They do that because if there's any stops added or anything in between, then those become your 02, 03, 04. So this one has 3 stops, so I have 4 stops altogether. My 01, which is where I got loaded at. My 02, which is a mile and a half down the road. My 03, which is 6 miles into Albuquerque. And then my 90, which is my final stop on this trip, which will be in Garland, Texas. Now that's right at the edge, I think, of Fort Worth. But Dallas-Fort Worth is a good reload area, and we got a drop yard there that has some amenities. It don't have a shower or anything, but it does at least have restrooms and a sink for you to, brush your teeth or whatnot. It's got vending machines, I think a coffee machine. It's got a lounge with a TV. So it's got some amenities. What makes, that's one of the things, I've mentioned this before, but that is one of the things that's good about Prime, or kind of great about Prime, is that they have drop yards in a lot of different places. So, and a lot of them you can stay at. So if you can't find parking in that area, like Dallas-Fort Worth, which is a hard place to find parking, if you can't find parking in that area, we have a drop yard there that's actually a drop yard for quite a few different companies, and we're able to stay the night there and have a restroom, an actual restroom, not a porta-john. And it's secure when you come in. There's security guards there. They check you in. And they even put their own lock on the trailer, so your trailer becomes double locked. And in that area, it's a kind of a bad area in that part of Dallas, so that makes it even better. I've heard of people's trailers, the locks getting cut off of them and broke into, and some of their stuff getting stolen out of their trailers while they're asleep. So it's really nice to have that secure place to be able to go and feel comfortable and be able to go to sleep without worrying about somebody trying to rob you. But that's where I'll be going, and we'll just have to see from there. I know from Dallas, the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I could go anywhere. Straight east, straight north, straight west, diagonal, upside down. I could go a lot of different places. But I just want to give an update on the situation. Hopefully that fixed it. Hopefully I don't have any more problems out of this reefer unit. And because it looks like to me I don't have any drop hooks on this run, which means I'm stuck with this trailer. And so if I'm stuck with it, I want it to be in as good of working order as I can get it, so that way I don't have any worries. All right, I found a taco truck. I'm gonna go over here and get some tacos. They even got cow tongue. It says cow throat and head too. I'm gonna try them on, hopefully not get run over. Right over there is where it's at. Let's see if I can make it across this road. Without getting hit. Good thing I got my running shoes on. Oh. All right. I think I'm gonna order 3 tacos, 1 of each. I'll get back with you guys in a minute. Yay! I made it back without getting run over. Oh, man, that wind is fierce out there. All right, so Marciano's Tacos is the name of the truck. And I got 1 of each. Smells good. I got 1 of each. 1 of head, 1 of tongue, and 1 of throat. Now I've never had the head or the tongue. A head or the throat. I have had the tongue, which is lingua. And then your head is cabeza, and the throat is trepa. And I don't know which is which. I couldn't tell you. But I'll show you what I got here. Oh! About lost it. They're small tacos, which a lot of times they are. I've noticed from taco trucks they give you like little small tacos. Sorry, I was trying to get this stuff picked up off me that I lost. I'm not so sure about that radish. I don't like radish. There's like $2.50 a piece. So like $7.50. And then the drink. So I don't know how much the drink was. Check this drink out though. I've never had this. I've never even seen this before. Aloe. Aloe vera. I'm sure most of you know what aloe vera is. It's a plant. You can kind of see. That's what it looks like. You see that right there, the design. That's what they look like, and they got like almost like a juice or a sap in them that my grandma used to grow them, and like if I got a cut or something, we would put that on there. So it's kind of like a healing agent, and it's a little thick, and it's got little chunks of actual aloe plant inside of it. Coolest little drink I think I've ever seen. It is a sugary drink, 19 grams of sugars, 19 grams of carbs, so not enthused with that, because I try to watch my carbs and my sugar intake, especially sugar. I don't want any sugar, but I try to keep my carbs low too, because that's part of what's helped me lose weight. And not having my other truck with my fridge and all my low carb and no sugar stuff in it is killing me. But yeah, man, I can't believe how good this thing is. Got them little chunks of carbs in it. So I don't know which one of these is which. I wish I did. I actually got to speak a little Spanish. I don't know a whole lot of Spanish, but I got to speak a little bit of what I did know. So but I'm gonna try one of these and let you guys know if it's any good or not. Yeah. I squirted some a little bit of that lime juice on there. And I'm a fan of cucumbers, and I'm a fan of avocado. These had avocado on them. They would be top of the line. But yeah, cucumbers, man, I don't know. They got a certain taste about them, really nice light taste that livens things up. I even love cucumber water. But excellent. So, if you're ever in Albuquerque, when you get on the west side of Albuquerque, I can't remember what exit, there's a Love's there. Love's on the west side of Albuquerque as you're leaving Albuquerque. If you ever coming through here, stop and support Marciano's Tacos, man. These are good tacos, and I really like supporting little taco trucks and stuff like that. You know, they offer a good food for a decent price out here to us truckers. It's hard to find good food. It's always fast food. Carl's Jr.'s, Arby's, Hardee's, you know. No, I don't want that. I want a good, almost like a home-cooked meal. So, if that's what you're looking for, like I said, stop at Marciano's Tacos on the way out of Albuquerque, headed west, right across the street from the Loves, man. Very good.